who, in the veil of obscurity, can brave adversity, can behave with tranquillity and indifference, is truly great. Oliver Goldsmith, The Disabled Soldier. Part 1, Caxley. Chapter 1. A finger of sunlight, wavering across the white counterpane, woke Miss Clare from a light sleep. The old lady lay for a while, without moving, watching it tremble like water across the bed and down the uneven, bulging wall of her cottage bedroom. She knew the time, without troubling to turn her head to consult the china clock which ticked busily on her bedside table. Her own easy waking, and the strength and direction of the sunbeam, told her that it was a little before 6 o'clock on this June morning. And there was no need to get up, thought Miss Clare, with a little shock of pleasure. Each morning since her retirement from school-teaching, this tremor of elation had stirred her waking moments. To be freed from the tyranny of the clock after so many years of discipline was wholly delightful. Almost every day of her working life, Dolly Clare had resolutely thrust the bedclothes from her as the clock struck 6. The habit of years dies hard, and still she woke at the same time and rose very soon after, but with the blessed relief of knowing that at long last her time was her own. She lay now, frail as a bird and very still, beneath the light covers, listening to the early morning sounds. Above her, a starling chattered on the chimney-pot. To thwart just such nest-builders, she had prudently had wire netting stretched across the mouths of the chimneys, and now she could hear the starling's claws and beak plucking the wire and making metallic music. Far away, a cow lowed, and farther still, a train hooted imperiously as it rushed towards London. Miss Clare could have slipped back easily into slumber again. But suddenly there came the roaring of a motorbike, kicked into life. The clock vibrated in sympathy, and Miss Clare sat upright. "That's Jim, off to work," she said aloud. "Time I was up." The motorbike thundered by, shaking the old lady into wakefulness. "And this is the day that Emily comes. Plenty to do today." She put back the bedclothes and thrust her bony legs towards a patch of warm sunlight on the rug. Miss Clare's day had begun. It was strange, thought Miss Clare, half an hour later, moving methodically about her small kitchen, how little Emily Davis knew of the important part she had played in her own life. For almost 70 years now, she and Emily had been friends. For several years they had taught side by side as pupil-teachers, and when their ways had parted, weekly letters, lengthy and beautifully penned, had sustained their affection.